my mother would have known that she had been deceived. She was failed not just by a rogue reporter.
In the early years following his mother's tragic death, Prince William's reactions were shrouded in mystery, closely guarded by the royal family. This secrecy made it extremely difficult for the public to know how he was coping. There were no interviews or photos of William discussing Princess Diana during that time, save for poignant images from her funeral. This lack of information was quite unusual. For a long time, William kept quiet about his grief, refraining from any public statements or displays of emotion. However, things have changed. William has finally broken his silence, openly sharing his feelings and experiences from those dark days. In a rare recent interview, he connected deeply with fans by openly discussing his feelings about his mother's death nearly 30 years ago. With heartfelt honesty, he reflected on the profound impact her absence had on his life. William revealed a new sense of acceptance and openness about his grief, saying, "I'm in a better place to talk about this than I've ever been." In these words, there was the weight of the years he spent struggling with his emotions, providing a glimpse into the evolution of his grief. He reflected a gradual transformation from intense pain and grief to a more nuanced and peaceful understanding of his mother's lasting legacy. This interview gave William the opportunity to share his journey of healing with the world. He explained how he traversed the difficult path of losing a loved one publicly and how he has handled his grief over the years. By sharing his story, he offered solace and insight to many who have experienced similar losses, showing that it is possible to move from intense grief to a place of acceptance and understanding. Through his candid revelations, Prince William not only honored his mother's memory, but also offered a ray of hope to others struggling with grief. Her words underscored the importance of openness and honesty in the healing process, reminding us all that even though the pain of loss may never completely disappear, it can transform into a source of strength and resilience. For nearly 2 decades, Prince William navigated the tumultuous terrain of bereavement, each step forward marked by the lingering shadows of loss. The journey was neither straightforward nor easy. He often found himself grappling with intense emotions and memories that refused to fade. Yet, with the passage of time, he found solace in the ability to speak about Princess Diana with newfound clarity and honesty. "I can talk about her more openly, talk about her more honestly, and I can remember her better and publicly talk about her better," he confessed. These words echoed the cathartic release of sentiments that had long been held within. The prince's journey towards healing was far from linear, punctuated by moments of profound struggle and introspection. "It has taken me almost 20 years to get to that stage," he revealed, highlighting the enduring nature of grief and the complexities of mourning, a figure of global significance. Prince William's reflections on his grief offer a deeply personal and poignant insight into his inner world. The prince spoke of how he has come to terms with his mother's death, not only in private, but also under the relentless scrutiny of the public eye. "It is not like most people's grief because everyone else knows about it. Everyone knows the story. Everyone knows her," he lamented. This statement underscored the unique challenges he faced, grieving in a spotlight that never dims. Despite the weight of public expectation and the relentless scrutiny of his personal journey, Prince William remained steadfast in his commitment to honoring his mother's memory authentically. He acknowledged that his situation is different from most people's, observing, "It is a different situation for most people who lose someone they love." His words resonated with empathy for those who navigate the private terrain of grief away from the public gaze. In acknowledging the diverse experiences of loss, Prince William extended a profound sense of understanding and solidarity to those whose stories remain untold, whose grief remains veiled in silence. He recognized that while his grief was public, many others suffer in private, and his openness offered a beacon of hope and understanding to those individuals. In a poignant reflection on the enduring impact of his mother's absence, Prince William, now 41, shared a heartfelt sentiment tinged with longing and wistfulness. Despite his outward appearance of strength and resilience, he candidly admitted to the profound void left by Princess Diana's absence, particularly in moments of significant milestones and familial joys. "I would like to have had her advice," Prince William confessed, his voice tinged with a palpable sense of yearning for the maternal guidance he had been deprived of for so long. In acknowledging the irreplaceable role his mother could have played in his life, he illuminated the bittersweet reality of longing for a connection that could never be fully realized. The prince's sentiments took on a deeply personal resonance as he reflected on the missed opportunities for his mother to witness the joys of his growing family. "I would love her to have met Catherine and to have seen the children grow up," he mused, his words laden with a sense of sorrow for the moments forever lost to time. In expressing his sadness at the prospect of his children never having the opportunity to know their grandmother, he unveiled a poignant reminder of the enduring legacy of love and loss that transcends generations. Despite the passage of time, the specter of Princess Diana's absence continued to cast a long shadow over Prince William's life, leaving behind a lingering sense of shock and disbelief. "I still have shock within me," he admitted, his words echoing with the raw intensity of grief that defied conventional expectations. In confronting the enduring nature of his pain, he offered a poignant testament to the profound impact of loss on the human spirit, challenging the notion that time alone could heal all wounds. Prince William's candid revelations highlight the deep emotional struggles he has faced over the years. His admission that he still feels the shock of his mother's death serves as a powerful reminder that grief is a complex and ongoing process. The prince's honesty about his feelings underscores the fact that even as time passes, the pain of losing a loved one can remain deeply embedded within us. In his reflections, Prince William also shared the ways in which he keeps his mother's memory alive for his children. He often talks about Princess Diana with them, sharing stories and memories to ensure that her legacy continues. This act of remembrance not only honors his mother, but also helps to bridge the gap between the past and the present, allowing his children to feel a connection to the grandmother they never met. Through his openness, Prince William has provided comfort and solidarity to many who have experienced similar losses. His willingness to speak about his grief publicly has helped to normalize conversations about bereavement and mental health, offering hope to those who are struggling. By sharing his journey, he has shown that it is possible to find strength and resilience in the face of profound sorrow, and that the memories of our loved ones can continue to guide and inspire us throughout our lives. For Prince William, the passage of 2 decades since his mother's passing had done little to diminish the magnitude of his grief. "You never get over it," he confessed, his words carrying the weight of a truth too often silenced by societal expectations. Yet amidst the pain and longing, Prince William found solace in the ongoing journey of learning to live with his grief. "You just learn to deal with it," he reflected, his words imbued with a quiet resolve to navigate the complexities of loss. William admitted that during the early years of his loss, he tried to act tough, putting on a brave face for the world. But beneath this facade, he was struggling immensely. The initial shock of Diana's death enveloped him in a suffocating numbness, leaving him disoriented and adrift in a sea of bewildering emotions. "I remember just feeling completely numb, disorientated, dizzy," he recounted, his words echoing with the raw intensity of his anguish. This profound disorientation was a stark contrast to the strength he outwardly projected. In the throes of his grief, William found himself grappling with unanswerable questions, tormented by the relentless refrain of "Why me?" that echoed within his mind. These questions, born from the depths of his sorrow, added to the overwhelming burden he carried. The sense of injustice and bewilderment was palpable as he navigated the difficult journey of coming to terms with his mother's sudden and tragic death. The world watched anxiously as Prince William and Prince Harry walked behind their mother's casket, showing immense love and respect despite their deep sorrow. As they moved through the crowd of mourners, many of whom had celebrated Princess Diana's happier times, the young princes showed remarkable strength and quiet dignity, even though they were hurting inside. Looking back on that sad day, Prince William shared how difficult it was to decide to mourn their mother publicly. It wasn't an easy decision, he admitted, feeling the heavy responsibility to honor Diana's memory in front of the world. Though their grief was personal, they had to balance their pain with the public's expectations. William also remembers a special phone call with his mother on the day she died, a memory that stays with him as a bittersweet reminder of what could have been. That morning, Princess Diana called her sons from afar, sending her love and affection through the phone. As reported by The New Yorker, Prince William and Prince Harry were at the Balmoral estate in Scotland, surrounded by family and excited for outdoor adventures. Amid their fun, Diana's voice brought a moment of love and connection, a brief but cherished bond that crossed the miles between them. Sadly, the call ended as the young princes were drawn to playing outside, leaving their mother's voice behind. In their youthful innocence, they said goodbye to Diana casually, not realizing the importance of that last conversation. "If I had known what was going to happen, I wouldn't have been so casual about it," William admitted with regret. That final call is a poignant reminder for him of life's fragility and the fleeting nature of time. Can you believe William said he didn't even understand his own feelings after his mother's death? In the HBO documentary, Diana, Our Mother, Prince William shared his deep emotional struggle after losing his mother. "There's nothing like it in the world," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "It's like an earthquake has shaken your entire life." Diana's death shattered his sense of normalcy, throwing him into chaos and confusion. As he tried to process the immense loss, William felt overwhelmed by conflicting emotions, struggling to comprehend his grief. "It took me a while to actually understand it," he admitted, showing the profound depth of his sorrow. In the days and weeks after Princess Diana's death, William felt a huge emotional burden. As a young man, he was caught between the need to mourn and the pressure to stay composed. During this challenging time, he found comfort in the unwavering support of his family, who surrounded him and Harry with love and care. Despite this, the pain of losing his mother didn't seem to fade with time. William, reflecting on this period, admitted how hard it was to express his feelings and understand what he was going through at such a young age. His youth made it difficult for him to fully grasp and communicate the depth of his sorrow. In a touching conversation, he recalled a painful memory of a promise he made to Princess Diana that he felt he couldn't keep. The British royal family's complex traditions and protocols added another layer of difficulty, especially after Diana's divorce from Prince Charles. This situation highlighted the tension between tradition and personal feelings regarding her royal title. While Queen Elizabeth II was reportedly content with Princess Diana retaining the title of Her Royal Highness, recognizing her role as the mother of the future king, Prince Charles held a different perspective. According to reports from the Mirror, Prince Charles preferred that Diana be referred to simply as Diana, Princess of Wales, a distinction that carried with it implications for protocol and deference. Under this arrangement, Diana would not be accorded the same level of formal recognition, requiring her to curtsy to other members of the royal family and forego the traditional bows from others. Paul Burrell, Diana's devoted butler, shared touching details about the emotional impact of losing Diana's HRH title in his book, A Royal Duty. One especially moving moment he described was a conversation between Diana and her 14-year-old son, Prince William. After Diana lost her royal title, young William reassured her with a heartfelt promise. "Don't worry, Mummy. I'll give it back to you one day when I'm king." This promise echoed through Kensington Palace, highlighting the deep bond between mother and son. Tragically, Diana's death just a year later meant that William would never have the chance to keep that promise. Burrell's account highlights just how deeply William's promise touched Diana, moving her to tears. In that brief moment, despite the royal protocols and public pressures, the genuine love between mother and son shone through, revealing a personal side of Diana's life. Diana's untimely death meant she never saw William become king or fulfill his promise, leaving behind a sense of dreams unfulfilled. However, her legacy lives on in her sons, who continue to honor her memory through their own acts of kindness, empathy, and dedication to helping others. Prince William revealed that, before the tragic accident, he wished his mother could leave the UK to escape the intense media scrutiny. In the summer of 1997, Princess Diana faced overwhelming pressure from the press and longed for a life free from royal constraints. During a family vacation in the south of France, amid the constant flash of paparazzi cameras, Diana sought comfort in the support of her son, William. In a touching moment shared with royal photographer Arthur Edwards, Diana recounted how William had advised her to leave England and find a new place to live. Her words reflected the deep concern and love she felt for her children, revealing a poignant glimpse into their close bond. For Diana, the idea of moving abroad was a hopeful escape from the relentless media scrutiny she faced in the UK. The revelation that William had suggested she leave stirred mixed feelings in royal photographer Arthur Edwards. He felt torn between his admiration for Diana and his discomfort at the thought of her being pushed into exile. "I didn't want to be the reason she went into exile," Edwards reflected, feeling the weight of Diana's struggle. Paul Burrell, Diana's loyal butler, shared more about her dreams of a fresh start in the United States. Diana was considering a move to California, excited about the new possibilities it could offer. "This is our new life," she said with enthusiasm. "Just think of the lifestyle and the boys. In America, no one's judgmental. There's no class system or establishment." Diana's vision was one of freedom and opportunity, a stark contrast to the pressures she faced in her royal life. The dreams of a fresh start were tragically ended by the events of that summer. Diana's sudden death shocked the world, leaving a legacy of hopes and dreams that would never be realized. Her sons, William and Harry, were left to cope with the profound loss of their mother, acutely aware that her dreams for a better future would remain unfulfilled. For William, Diana's death underscored the dangers of relentless media intrusion and paparazzi harassment. To protect his own family from similar invasions of privacy, he took a stand by invoking EU law to shield his wife, Kate Middleton, from the intrusive tabloid press. As royal author Katie Nicholl detailed in Kate, the Future Queen, Prince William was deeply aware of the damage media scrutiny had done to his mother and was committed to shielding Kate Middleton from similar pressures. His relationship with Kate marked a crucial turning point in his life, helping him heal and grow after Diana's death. Kate faced her own challenges adapting to royal life, but her dedication to William's well-being was evident. Her constant support provided him with comfort and stability, helping him navigate his grief with resilience. Diana's legacy cast a poignant shadow over William and Kate's relationship, especially when they announced their engagement. The world saw a touching tribute to Diana when William gave Kate his mother's iconic sapphire and diamond engagement ring, symbolizing both his love for Kate and his enduring connection to his mother's memory. In that poignant moment, the past and present beautifully intertwined as William honored his mother's memory with the sapphire and diamond engagement ring. Rosie Nixon, editor-in-chief of Hello, captured the sentiment perfectly, noting how touching it was to see the ring gleaming on Kate's finger. This symbolic gesture linked Diana's legacy with William and Kate's love story, serving as a reminder of the enduring bond between past and present and the timeless power of love. In a heartfelt BBC documentary on mental health, William opened up about how becoming a father deeply affected him, especially given his own experiences of loss. Having children is the biggest life-changing moment. It really is, he said, reflecting on the intense emotions stirred by fatherhood. The arrival of his children brought back vivid memories and emotions related to his mother, making him confront his past with a new sense of clarity. William acknowledged that traumatic experiences often resurface with heightened intensity, and parenting became a powerful catalyst for addressing and processing these buried emotions. William's reflections on grief reveal the profound impact it has on the human spirit. Despite the intense emotions of parenthood, he found great comfort in the steadfast support of his wife, Kate Middleton. According to reports from The Sun, Kate's close-knit family also played a crucial role in supporting William through his emotional struggles. Their love and understanding provided him with the strength to face his fears and insecurities, allowing him to move forward with resilience and devotion. William's dedication to preserving his mother's memory for his own children is a powerful testament to his enduring love for Princess Diana. As he navigates the challenges of parenthood, he strives to ensure his children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, understand and appreciate the significant influence Diana had on his life. The documentary captures the tender moments William shares with his children, offering a heartfelt glimpse into the rituals and values he aims to pass on, honoring his mother's legacy. William shared how he and Kate have added more photos of Diana around their home, keeping her memory alive through their daily lives. "We've got more photos around the house now of her, and we talk about her a bit and stuff," he said, reflecting his commitment to preserving Diana's legacy. For William, this is a deeply personal effort to keep Diana's presence felt in their lives, whether through the pictures on the walls or conversations shared with his children. He often reminds Prince George and Princess Charlotte about their two grandmothers, including Diana. "I do, regularly putting George or Charlotte to bed, talk about her, and just try and remind them that there are two grandmothers," William confides, his voice filled with emotion. By doing so, William hopes to convey the depth of Diana's love and her important role in their family. The memories of his time with Diana are precious to him, offering comfort and strength as he navigates life's challenges. William reflects on the cherished memories of his time with Diana, noting how those moments of love and family connection are the most precious to him. Time spent with her, the feeling of having her around and being loved as a family or as a son, "I think those are the most special memories to me," he says with a quiet reverence. His reminiscences offer a poignant look into the intimate bond they shared, with Diana's presence continuing to shape his life profoundly. In the solitude of boarding school, William and Harry found comfort in their mother's love. "When I was younger, Harry and I were at boarding school, and my mother used to play all sorts of songs to kind of while away the anxiety of going back to school," William recalls, his voice filled with nostalgia. Diana used music to ease her son's worries, creating a sense of connection and comfort that transcended their physical separation. Among the many songs Diana played during their school journeys, Tina Turner's "The Best" holds a special place in William's memory. "One of the songs I massively remember and has stuck with me all this time, and I still to this day still quite enjoy secretly, is Tina Turner's "The Best," William shares with a touch of nostalgia. In the back seat of the car, enveloped in the joy of music, he and Harry were immersed in a world of laughter and love, thanks to Diana's spirited singing. William fondly recalls, "We'd even get the policeman in the car. He'd be occasionally singing along as well." These moments of shared singing and laughter created a strong bond between them as they headed to school. For William, these memories of his mother are a comforting reminder of her love and the resilience she instilled in him. Reflecting on her legacy, William believes Diana would be proud of how he and Harry have managed in her absence. Her memory continues to inspire him, guiding him through life's challenges with the grace and strength she exemplified. After his mother's tragic death, Prince William found comfort in the peaceful Scottish countryside. The natural beauty of Scotland helped him heal and cope with his deep grief. Amidst the rugged landscapes, he experienced a sense of peace and calm that soothed his wounded spirit. In the difficult days after my mother's passing, I found solace in the Scottish outdoors, William shared, his words reflecting a quiet strength built through overcoming hardships. Scotland became more than just a place to him. It was a sanctuary where he could escape his emotional turmoil and find peace in the steady rhythms of nature. Reflecting on his deep connection to Scotland, William fondly recalled the treasured memories he made there. One of the happiest moments was meeting his future wife, Kate Middleton, at the University of St. Andrews. In the charming Scottish town where their love story began, William discovered a sense of belonging and purpose that profoundly shaped his life. Of course, the town where you meet your future wife holds a very special place in your heart, William shared, his voice filled with warmth and nostalgia. For William and Kate, Scotland meant more than its beautiful landscapes. It symbolized their enduring love and shared dreams for the future. As parents to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, William and Kate aimed to foster a deep love for Scotland's beauty and heritage in their children. George, Charlotte, and Louis already know how dear Scotland is to both of us, William proudly remarked, highlighting a legacy passed down through generations. They embarked on adventures across Scotland's rugged terrain, creating cherished family memories. We have no doubt they will grow up sharing our love and connection to Scotland, William affirmed, hopeful for the future. From the windswept highlands to the serene island shores, Scotland will always hold a special place in the hearts of the Cambridge family. A little-known secret about Prince William's relationship with his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, emerged after Diana's death. Growing up in the British royal family, William's bond with the Queen was anything but ordinary. While many children see their grandparents as sources of love and wisdom, William's connection with the Queen was influenced by his royal upbringing and the profound loss he experienced at a young age. After Princess Diana's death, Queen Elizabeth became a pillar of strength and support for her grandson, offering guidance and understanding during a time of profound upheaval and grief. Having lost my mother at a young age, it's been particularly important to me that I've had somebody like the Queen to look up to, William revealed in a documentary commemorating the Queen's 90th birthday. In her role as both grandmother and monarch, Queen Elizabeth provided William with a steady hand and a compassionate ear, helping him navigate the complexities of grief with grace and resilience. The Queen's unwavering support and guidance played a crucial role in shaping William's understanding of loss and resilience, giving him strength and comfort during his darkest moments. She's been incredibly supportive, and I've really appreciated her guidance, William expressed, his words filled with gratitude for the profound impact his grandmother had on his life. Yet, their relationship transcended family bonds, gaining added significance due to William's future role as king. From a young age, William was groomed for his responsibilities under his grandmother's watchful eye, creating a unique closeness that extended beyond familial affection. Historian and author Robert Lacey noted that Queen Elizabeth played a central role in guiding William through his royal education, sharing wisdom and expertise accumulated over her lifetime of service to the crown. However, beneath their seemingly idyllic relationship lay immense responsibility and expectation. As William prepared to ascend the throne, he faced the daunting challenge of living up to his grandmother's legacy, navigating the intricate web of tradition and duty with poise and determination. The Queen's tutelage, while invaluable, also brought immense pressure as William grappled with the responsibility of leading a nation steeped in centuries of history and tradition. This central role makes the rift between him and Harry all the more poignant, a situation that would have saddened their mother, Diana. After Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding, tensions between the brothers escalated, sparking speculation about the causes of their estrangement. While the exact reasons for their rift remain unclear, one thing is certain: the discord between William and Harry has sent shockwaves through the royal family, prompting many to wonder about the impact it would have had on Princess Diana. For Diana, the bond between her sons was sacred, a source of strength and support as they faced their daunting responsibilities. As revealed by royal expert and Diana's biographer, Andrew Morton, Diana saw Harry as the steadfast companion to William in his future role as king, understanding the solitude and solemnity that would come with his reign. Diana said to me quite clearly on several occasions that she saw Harry as the wingman for William in what would be a very solitary, somber job as future king, Morton recalled, echoing Diana's hopes for her sons. For Diana, the unity of her boys was paramount, symbolizing the enduring love and camaraderie that defined their bond. However, their public rift has shattered Diana's hopes, leaving behind sorrow and regret. She would have been very upset at the way these two have split apart, Morton lamented, his voice heavy with sadness. For Diana, the rift between William and Harry would have been a profound source of anguish, a stark reminder of the fragility of familial ties and the toll of royal duty. What do you think about William's true feelings about his mother's death? Leave us your comments below. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.